Stone Garden, fucking Dante versus Clive. Let's fucking go into this.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
That was perfectly timed.
I don't have time to fucking do a fucking intro for this. Let's just fucking get into this.
Dante versus Clive.
DMC's Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. It's a dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust for power. And every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
We're watching Dante versus Clive, for those who are wondering.
But for a devil hunter like Dante, it's party time. Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparta?
A dark knight who, thousands of years ago, woke up to justice and sealed away the demon lord, Mundus.
But then Sparta mysteriously died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite a long-gone family, Dante kept a chipper attitude and set up a business dedicated to one thing:
killing demons! And with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
By harnessing his own demonic energy, Dante bolsters his speed, power, and durability, letting him block kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor,
and regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, sliced through. Basically anything.
Even without his regeneration, he's survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword left by his dad, Rebellion. Plus ebony and ivory, 2 magic pistols with endless ammo clips. And they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
But Dante's full arsenal is far larger and stranger.
Like King Cerberus, a shape-shifting set of elemental nunchucks. Cavalier, a pair of buzzsaws that are also a
he has
motorcycle.
a literal weapon called Ifrit.
Fiery fisticuffs for boxing and capoeira.
And Gilgamesh, apparently.
Guitar. An electric guitar.
There's also Lucifer, a backpack of endless laser swords that Dante got after slaying... Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah, you know
I think
someone's a
Lucifer just got
badass when
killed
they
off-screen,
off-screened the actual
I guess.
devil. Then there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante into basically Orville Peck. Oh, and shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much
That is
more when he got
very
a little
hilarious.
from the brother he thought long dead. In a twist of fate, Virgil was alive, but went down a very different path.
While Dante was partying, Virgil studied the blade, seeking the power he needed to exert his will, even if it meant killing his own brother. Something he came close to doing in their first
what the
meeting.
fuck?
But the defeat only spurred Dante's awakening. He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double-team foes with Doppelganger.
With a slick pose and the right timing, he can royal guard dang near anything, then use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil Trigger, a super form
Devil
Dante
Trigger,
achieves through his
Majin Devil Trigger,
supernatural
and
power. By
Spin
tapping
Devil
into
Trigger.
a demon, Dante can
Superhuman
fly and gains an
speed and
enormous boost in
strength.
speed and
Air hike, double
Naturally, his
doppelganger,
remake
dreadnought,
Virgil went
regeneration,
very differently,
quicksilver,
and that was
royal
far
guard,
from
and
Dante's peak.
When
teleportation.
Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars, a universe Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante one-shot a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the demon world.
So he's kind of a big deal. Literally, Mundus became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then
So
there's
the manga
Argosax,
specified that
a
the
god
human and
so
demon world were once
astronomically
one.
intense, he had the power of every other demon in existence, a divine deity of the sun.
Oh,
that
Argosax the
Dante
Chaos and Devil
also
May Cry 2.
shot in the face.
Oh, that guy. I completely forgot about him.
Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful Argosax was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest around. But no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero, who Dante would help get into the family business in his own unconventional
What
way.
the hell is
And
this?
for dead weight, Nero was pretty badass, even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen. Nero's Devil Breaker arm can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long story.
And that's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned. Again. And made an apocalyptic demon tree for
Oh,
what
God
else?
dang it.
More power.
Gosh,
With the entire
Just
world
dang it,
now
Star
on the line,
Wars.
Dante had to get serious and fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and two well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante
two well-made
realized
bitch
that
slaps.
if he couldn't
Two
make Virgil
major
abandon
bitch
his
slaps.
ways, he might
Yep.
as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
You can choose your friends, but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have the human drive, even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
Yep.
Whiz, it's an emergency! This fight's gonna have a banger soundtrack, but my headphones broke!
Well, good news. This battle is sponsored by Raycon. Keep your ears open and your holiday
Just how
playlist
banger
rolling
of
with
a
Raycon's
soundtrack is it?
essential open
I
earbuds.
wonder.
These open ear earbuds let you stay for a job.
But at half the price,
Think that
it's magic.
Come on.
Black Friday is just around the corner.
Uh.
and Raycon audio products are up
A lot-
to
a lot of people
50%
have-
off site
I
wide.
know it's a
From
lot of
everyday
a lot of
essentials to
content
the
creators are
latest
getting
releases, it's the
sponsored by
perfect time
Raycon.
to upgrade your sound or get ahead on gifting.
Now this
These
time
early
I'm not
deals won't
sponsored by
last
Raycon,
long, so
even though
shop
I
now
wish I
before
was.
they're gone. Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to save on Raycon.
I mean, I
audio
was
products
sponsored by Raid
site-wide.
Shadow Legends at one point.
Sit down as we tell the tale of the kingdom
Covers the
of
spoilers for Final
Rosaria.
Fantasy
And
16.
its
I don't
prince,
care about spoilers,
Clive
but this will help me
Rossford,
learn
a man
what I need to
destined
expect
be
into
a
the game.
dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Anybody who's a
I don't really
dominant
care
on
about
magic
spoilers
light
as
juice
there's
called
on the
ether,
last it's a
becoming
Mario
big,
game.
Scary monster.
And-
commanding the
And
element
yes,
they embody
guys,
to create
disclaimer,
storms,
I have
slay armies,
not
and
played Final
split
Fantasy
the
16,
sea.
but
Dominants
I've
are
been
forces of nature,
tempted
and
to.
Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he was supposed to, but Big Bird said no
By a
thanks,
few
and
friends
instead picked
and,
his
well,
sick little brother Joshua.
this episode.
Parents don't play favorites, but I guess ancient monsters can.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing from his
Defeat
mother
all
Annabella,
enemies.
Clive and Joshua
The
were
guy
only
from
kind to
Tekken
him.
8.
Clive saw the burden his brother bore and accepted his blessing of the faith in hope
The
of
guy
from
becoming
Tekken
Joshua's
8.
Right, because he's a guest character in
Because
Tekken
Clive
8.
was the Final Fantasy collaboration character for Tekken 8.
This beast before
Just-
he was even out of
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like how
Even without
Noctis
magic,
was in
Clive's a
Final
capable
in
swordsman, able to
Tekken
boost his
7.
speed
Even
and
though
perception
people
with
didn't
precision
ask for
dodge.
Clive.
But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed
Fucking
Rosaria
Harada was
to the
like,
Empire of Sound
I'll
Drek.
fucking do it
In one
again,
night,
but I'm not
Clive's
doing
knights, people,
7.
And his own father were slaughtered before.
Instead, I'm doing
Quick,
16.
someone use a phoenix down.
Those aren't in this game.
Well,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. But the Phoenix
Dang it.
icon sure is.
That-
Because the trauma of everything made
That
poor
is definitely the
Joshua lose
strangest
control.
change.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along, the fiery beast Ifrit.
Boy, is Ifrit a
Ifrit.
wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb, and shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit, or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders, leaving Joshua presumed dead.
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbreque's army. Clive spent 13 years wallowing through life, searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn the one he wanted to kill was himself.
This revelation hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many
Ooh.
others. Even so,
No, you come
there
here.
was a light at the end of the tunnel.
Damn it.
No, not like that.
Thanks to his friend Jill, the outlaw Sid, his doggo Torgal, and a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive learned to carry the torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world.
You know,
Crystals
like
and
you do.
racism.
In the world of Valisthea, prejudice is alive and well for bearers. Basically, anyone who can use magic without special crystals.
So what better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talons. From
Garuda.
Sid, he received Ramuth, so he could
Ramuth.
summon lightning.
From his bae Jill, he got Shiva to freeze
Shiva.
lava and even time itself. With Titan, he can block and
there's
absorb
Titan,
blows
or
with
as I like to
earth-shattering
call it,
fists.
the
From this
Attack on
dragon
Titan
prince,
look-alike.
He got Bahamut and some deadly lasers.
And
And
through
Bahamut
Odin,
and
he could
Odin.
slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of
Bahamut's definitely
space.
your favorite.
Looks familiar.
With these powers, Clive stepped up to lead the bearers, and even reunited with
Limit
Joshua,
break,
who
swords,
was alive
Ifrit
all
risen,
Surprise.
icons.
Clive spent 5 years freeing the
Yes,
land.
even
He
Ultima's
became
on this
hot as
list.
hell while doing it. Well, no, not
Yep.
well, yeah, that way, but also
That's what
during
that. Yeah,
break,
that.
by
Yeah,
using
it's
part
more.
of Ifrit's
It's more in the
power,
DLC.
Clive
It's more
can set
talked
himself
about in the
aflame,
DLC of that
activating
one.
Limit break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen. Now fully in control of the monster that had tormented him, he embraced his role as a shield for his brother and friends.
Just in time to battle in space, block a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon at the speed
Down
of
and
light.
Theta
That's no
Flare.
exaggeration. Ifrit Risen
Yep.
is literally stated to move at light speed.
Something that
Not
Donald
surprising
failed
when
to
Clive has intercepted lasers over 3
understand.
times faster than that, and overpowered Omega.
Yeah, I had to reference
a
Kingdom Hearts.
flying
Omega.
weapon that can
I had to
destroy
reference
and
Kingdom Hearts
approach
3 because,
all
well,
of creation.
But what
Donald
made Clive
Duck
strong enough to do
Theta
all this?
Flare is child's
You know,
play
besides the
compared to what
majestic
Bahamut
man
can do.
cleavage.
Turns out, Clive's birth was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they developed free will.
Hell yeah,
Meaning
man. I got
everything
gold
that
for that
happened
one.
was the fault of one person. God, the
One was
bastard.
easy.
But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way
was-
of humanity's
it was all
freedom,
God's
God
fault
was
this
gonna
time.
die.
Easier said than done.
Oh shit!
Ultima was stronger than anyone Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to create
The
a universe.
interdimensional
But
rift.
Clive had a secret not even Ultima
Yep.
foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind.
Why didn't people
Logos.
play this game? This
AKA
sounds like
power by
awesome
human
shit.
will and the bonds
The
of
power of
consciousness with
will.
others. Okay, that sounds
I played
like
it,
anime
and
friendship crap, but
I
trust me,
played through
made
it.
Clive a badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one fight.
So much so that, despite struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species, all while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima literally became Ultima Squared, but Clive still kicked his ass, using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will. Clive killed God in a giant 999,999 damage punch!
Yep.
Okay, so it really was the power of friendship after all. Man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Well, except we don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey, and
So
the
it's an
world he
ambiguous,
created that made his
ending.
life meaningful. Clive's
Yep.
dream of a future where everyone can live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
And his stories were written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rossfield, which he titled Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Title
Oh, what
drop!
do you know?
Battle's coming up next, so call your winner now, folks, just like our sponsor, DraftKings.
The
Oh, I
NBA
don't
season
care
is
about
his
DraftKings.
newest
Ah!
fantasy game. DraftKings Pick 6 is the
I'm gonna-
easiest way to play.
I'm gonna
for
have to
big
suffer
wins,
through this
with
guy,
every
sorry.
possession giving you a
But,
shot.
Here's how. Just pick more or less on 2
I'm
or more stats and
torn.
unlock the
I
upside
want
every
to say
game
Dante
brings.
wins, but
Also,
part of
new
me also
DraftKings
wants to lean
customers
towards
score
Clive,
$50 worth in
because-
bonus picks
just
with
because
a
I love both
$5 entry on your
franchises.
first pick set.
I
Don't just
don't
watch
know. This is
basketball,
a tough
cash in.
one.
Download the DraftKings Pick
Plus,
6
no, yeah,
app
Joe,
now
you got also fun fact, Final Fantasy 16 was directed by Creative Business Unit 3, which is Naoki Yoshida and his team. So if you know the stories of, if you played Final Fantasy 14 and are immersed with its good bit of stories, well, there you go. And it's the same Creative Business Unit 3 that also revitalized Tactics.
Which is a game I need to play.
One per new customer. Bonus awarded
Because
as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days.
You have no
Limited time
idea,
offer.
guys.
See terms at
This was not just my childhood. This was Tactics was my mother's childhood.
All right, the commands are
This
set,
was my
and we've
mother's
run the
game.
data through all possibilities.
And now
Time for a death battle.
let the fight begin.
I'm just too excited for this. I can't even word right. All right. Wait a fucking minute. That's the teaser music.
Now we're getting the full version.
So that was the battle theme.
I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble, and I'm in the business of dealing with trouble.
Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
Oh! That fucking drop! Oh yeah, this is definitely having a mix of that Devil May Cry-esque soundtrack. Oh, there's Faust.
This is the demonic guitar he got in DMC3.
Definitely need to hear the full battle track when I'm done seeing it. This is fire! Oh, hi, Garuda!
Chained off the stage. Oh shit! He's
Doppelganger.
got lady. It's lady's rocket launcher.
Time to see the light.
Bahamut,
There's Bahamut.
Giga Flare.
Ooh!
There's Cavalier Angelo.
Okay.
Cavalier.
This is like the greatest fucking fight ever made.
Sin's activated.
There's Sin Devil Trigger. Oh shit, Sante's duking!
Virgil's got some competition.
Stinger.
Oh!
Still holding out on me? Let's see what your monster can really do.
So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got. Joshua!
There's it, Brett!
Vincent.
I won't underestimate you.
Holy shit! Fucking button mashing!
Freaking input command.
Okay, I definitely need to play 16! Holy shit! Oh, Smoking Sexy Style! What the fuck? Okay! Whoa! Who won?
Oh, I won.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
And Dante admired him.
After a fight like this,
You know what?
the gods will be nothing.
Clive won.
That was... I don't care if Dante lost. That was fucking badass.
Close, but I think we got the point.
This was
That
much
was
needed
fucking
tournament.
badass.
Dante and Clive matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a
Oh.
definitive advantage either had.
He's right.
This is best explained through 3 categories, starting with stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus and Ultimalius could create universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster-than-light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with
Mundus
demon
and
juice to
Ultimate Warping
briefly
Universe
outspeed
Clive
Clive
Demonic
anyway.
Energy
But
Magic
Clive could match
respectively,
that by
again
boosting
implying
his
a
own
match
speed
in
and
speed.
reflexes through precision dodge. Both
Alright.
were so beyond the pale that
So,
neither could
it was
definitively
more of who
That's
was
fine.
faster.
Still, given their crazy powers, you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's
So,
powers.
this
making it
was
still
rather
anyone's
fucking
win.
Which
close.
is why it came down to one major factor. Endurance. Just how long
Endurance.
could these two keep
So this
at
is
it?
the
While
deciding
Dante's super forms
factor.
could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through
Maybe
even
about the
faster.
6-minute time
Clive's
limit by
in
Dylan like
Ifrit
Part 5,
Risen
but not
isn't
Sin
limitless
Double Trigger,
either,
which only
but it
lasts a
can
few
last
minutes.
longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given
Moves
how
like
close
Judgment
this match is,
instantly
it's
revert
vital.
Dante back to
If
base
Ifrit
form.
Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Well, yes, but also no. This is
Yes,
where
but actually
context
no.
is everything. While no doubt impressive,
Pirates
Dante's
and the
healing has
Misfits,
been overcome in the
baby!
past because it is tied to how much energy
God, I
he
love
has.
that movie.
Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure
After
willpower,
defeating
just
Dylan like
like
Part
when he
5,
fought
the
those
regeneration
Malice.
took years to
So, for
complete.
as tough and persistent as Dante
So,
was,
yeah,
Clive was able to endure
it was
just
more,
that
but
much more to get
Clive
the
was much
final edge.
faster.
The devil was in the details, but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
The winner is Clive
All right.
Westfield.
Next
I loved
up
it.
The next death
on
battle.
What's next?
What?
2025 finale.
Alley.
Ash versus Yugi! Versus Yugi!
Let's freaking
Subscribe
go!
and join us a member to see more
Ketchum
Death
versus
Battle.
Yugi
Thanks for
Moto.
watching.
Let's fucking go!
2025 finale.
Ash versus fucking Yugi. Oh!
And after we just had, probably one of the most closest death battles in history with freaking Clive and Dante.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely excited for that one. But yeah, I'm not mad that Dante lost. Here's a fun fact. I love both games at the end of the day. This was just a badass meal for me. Because now this convinced me even more to play 16! Ugh! Okay, so that's all I got. I gotta get going. But for now, hope you all enjoyed. Till then, you Captain Stormguard Hedgewolf signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Good day, people.